Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Back 9 Round 3 coverage of the 2021 Belgian Open presented by Innova Champion Discs. I'm Tony Ferro.
I'm Cornelius Farnsworth. Together we are Ferro Farnsworth commentating team.
Alright, coming back after the front 9, we got Blaer struggling to start it off with a -1. Stanislaus coming in hot with 5 down. And Brecht and I are keeping in the fight, let's say. So, hole 10, a toughie to start the back 9. This is a really tight gap right off of the bat. You want to get out of this gap at least to this walking path out here. If you don't, sorry, but par at best is what you're looking at. Once you're out of this gap here, you're going to want to set another really straight shot, about 80 meters, slightly fading to the left at the end, and hopefully you get a putt for birdie.
You made that sound pretty easy. By the way, we have officially found the hardest hole on the course. It is this one.
I believe that. If it's not hole 3, it's this hole. Alright, Stanny's starting us off. He's got a fairway driver in his hand. He's looking to be aggressive, I guess.
I think some players prefer to throw full speed through a gap. Looks like he did that.
That's clean with some Annie.
Nice shot.
It's flex. Oh my god.
That's
Whoa.
An amazing shot.
That...
Hard to
you
believe.
just don't see shots go that far.
And you get to follow it up.
Yeah, so I'm going to back that up.
Is that a mid-range in your hand?
Yeah, I got a mid. So he had a fairway. I just take mid.
Into that tree?
And I'm going to crack one of the first trees on the right. And I'll be in trouble from there. So... yeah, Stanley really put the pressure on us shot like that. Brecht looks like he's got a putter in his hand. This is what I see 95% of the players do. You really just want to control something.
He didn't quite make it out.
He did not. That was unfortunately a bit too early out of the hand. He's going to kick left.
It's a little odd to see Blaer throwing last on the box. That probably won't last for too much longer.
And he's also got a mid-range in his hand. So Stanley was really pushing the envelope that fairway.
Almost.
Oh, but a great kick. He's right in the middle of the fairway. If you're going to hit a tree, please land in the fairway still. When you're off the fairway like I am, you'll see it's just scramble mode.
And there's still mandatory to deal with, isn't there? Further up the fairway.
I believe those are just, these bands that are on the trees are just marked for the spotters to allow the next group to go once the group in front has passed.
Okay.
And Blaer, not to let away a great shot. He went through amazingly through that fairway. And he's going to maybe have a big putt for birdie.
This is a clean shot from Brecht also.
Maybe just a little bit too far right.
But good forward progress.
Forward progress is key here. Oh, this is actually my third shot.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a little bit too far to the right. I'm feeling good right now. So, let's see if I can get up and down for par. It's pretty straight on.
That would for sure be up and down for bogey, wouldn't it?
Looking good. That's a par 4, and that's my 4th shot. And I juiced it. Now I'm on the backside. Obstructed. Weird footing. Should be an interesting putt. Stanny finally getting to his drive. Doesn't even know how to throw it this short. And he'll leave himself about 6 meters for the birdie.
It was almost too easy, that shot.
Hey, when you get to that point, you've never practiced it, you're just wondering, how am I supposed to throw it there? I never did this shot. It just feels weird even though it's so easy. And Brecht getting out of the woods. He looks to be about 6-7 meters for the par, I believe.
I think so as well. Blaer in the trees again.
But after the drive, that's a great up and down for par. And this is me obstructed for the bogey. And just yanked it a little right.
Second time this round.
Yeah, I was not feeling so confident on the putting green today.
I think I've seen you putt enough that when you put more hyzer angle on that putter on your release, your center chains.
Yeah, some days it just doesn't work the same as it does other days. And you just try to work through it the best you can and try not to bleed too many strokes.
I guess focus on this putt instead of that other one.
Exactly. Short memory. Just capitalize, hit the center, move on. A little high, but it's in. That'll put me back to even for the round. That is not how you want to feel on the back nine. Especially with Stanny and Blaer. They're just running away.
Yeah, they snuck way out in the lead on you guys.
Yeah, they really have made some distance on the entire field.
That's impressive.
So we're all going to have to put something crazy together to try to make it an actual battle.
Well, at this
Otherwise,
point,
it's a two-horse race from here on
there
out.
could be a battle coming from the chase card right now.
Yeah, you never know. So, hole 11, par 3, 72 meters. You have two options on this hole. You can take sidearm flex shot for the right-handers, or you can take the right side on this tight route. I don't understand it exactly, but lots of players choose it, and I think we'll see a few people here using this gap, a few other shots going on the left side. Should be a nice little variety on this hole.
Well, I'm excited to see what option Stanislaus decides to go with here.
He is a backhand specialist. He is going for this tight gap on the right side. And you can see the little V. I mean, and they just pure it. I don't know. And he's up there parked. Easy birdie. So Brecht is up next. He will also be taking this right side. Generally a backhand player. Pure.
Also good.
Just a little deep, but he's inside the circle still.
I'll have a nice staircase putt.
You couldn't complain about that shot. Oh, Blaer. I think he has this ape in his hand or something. Pretty sure.
That's a very wide rim disc, isn't it? Speed
Very
14.
overstable. Very overstable. A little early out of the hand. Unfortunate.
Error.
Oh, I got a Firebird. Gonna go for the sidearm flex shot. This to me just seems like the biggest gap. Highest probability to get inside the circle.
Well, that's the game plan right there.
Yeah, right at the base. Uphill putt. Looking to get back from that double bogue.
Blair's got some more work. Has to hit that gap.
Yeah, little tight gap, but he executes it nicely. That'd be an easy par.
But not as nicely as Stanislaus, who's going to take one back from Blair here.
Circle's edge.
To be the solo leader.
That feels good after pretty bad hole 10. All right, Brecht follows suit. Really solid putter.
He's been good from this distance.
Oh, yeah. So smooth, so clean, mechanical. Alright, Blaer to tap in the par, and Stanny finally will come over and tap in his birdie.
Well done. 7 down so far today.
He is on a roll.
After 11 holes.
Hole 12, 80 meters, slightly downhill. This is one of the easiest holes on the course, if not the easiest. You just want to have a putter, mid-range, flip it up softly, land it nice and flat, slide it up to the pin. Textbook shot here.
It's not the easiest, but it is averaging 2.67. So well under the par 3 it is. 80-meter shot.
Anything averaging that low is a must get in my book.
The actual hole description we have in front of us says nothing special. So those are the notes on this hole. 80 meters, nothing special.
And Stanislaus with nothing special right down the middle of the gap. He'll be about 7-8 meters long, putting for the birdie. Great shot.
Pretty good. Brecht also looking to throw a little something here, nothing special.
Yeah, I got this go-to purple putter. I'm going to have to ask him what this is. He throws it so nicely. A little bit early on the highs are out. He's going to have an obstructed putt for that birdie.
Yeah, I think a 3 here. Lead card, you guys are feeling like you left one on the course. That's
Yeah, you really want to get this one. Coming in the back 9, finishing out the last few holes. This is one you really want to have. And I catch a tree late. Kick over to the left-hand side. I'm going to have also an obstructed putt right next to Brecht.
That's too bad. You were looking to completely erase that double bogey.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm so happy. All right, Blaer. I think this is an AVR X3. It's so flippy. Just not flippy
Looking
enough
for
this
some
time.
ground play.
But it's Blaer, and he gets through all the trees. It doesn't really matter.
The lowest of you guys all had yours more in the air. That was a good strategy.
The trees are still there on the ground when they are in the air too. It's kind of goes hand in hand that way. So Brecht looks like he's got a line. Outside the circle, just a little wide right. Great run, though. Can't be upset.
You found a window here.
Yeah, I got the same look as he does. It's low ceiling. You just got to hit this gap.
From the knee.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough putt. It was a tough putt. I agree. And the top band.
Nice attack.
Yeah, I really thought I had it, and it just kept rising. So Blaer also a little bit obstructed, but he's got all the love today. Cash money. That's just a standard putt for Blaer.
I mean, the stance was a little, not his normal stance, but from that distance, he cashes them in.
always. Now here's Stanny.
From the shadows.
Oh yeah.
Solid putt.
Putter is still on fire. 8 down. Got what, 6 to go? 5 to go.
Now these guys are way, way ahead of you guys.
6 to go.
In this round, this is the third round, but not the final round.
Correct. There is a final 9 after this. It's rarity today, nowadays, I should say. But still really cool. Get to have that spectator feeling. It's always a nice thing to have in disc golf.
That's a good point.
So, hole 13. This is one of the easiest par 4s that you will see. 117 meters, slightly uphill. It is a tight gap, but it is a very eagleable hole. Seen some lefties doing it. Also saw some righties having runs at it. Just want to get up through the gap, get yourself somewhere straight up the fairway, have an approach or a big putt for that 2, or get that easy 3. You're going to really want to get this one.
Averaging almost a half stroke under par. So Stan's really been hitting his lines today, with the exception of maybe one drive I can think of.
And he hit this line.
Nice.
That is way up there. That was a destroyer, I will say. He was full running it.
Well, 117 meter par 4, that's bringing eagle into question, huh?
Yeah, for all of us. We could all eagle this. It just depends on if we're feeling the running it or not. It's a big risk reward. If you don't hit the gap, you hit a tree early, you're looking at big trouble.
I'd say Blair's looking at an eagle putt from there. Maybe one of those jumpers. Okay, can Brecht get this straight down the fairway? He's had a couple fade off to the left.
A little late out of the hand again. That's going to be an early tree. He kicked left. Let's see if he's got a line to the basket from there.
Trying to work through that release point.
And that's about a textbook play for me. Maybe a little bit too much hyzer at the end, but I'm not looking to do too much off this tee. Oh, Brecht, yeah, he had nothing, just pitch out. It's a smart play. You don't want to try and get anything too risky. You end up on the rough on the other side of the fairway. And you're just playing army golf up to the basket.
Yeah, well, at this point, he's trying to solidify his spot in the final 9 as well.
That's correct. I believe the top 2 or 3 cards from the open field get to play the final 9.
Okay.
So he's pretty well into that. Oh, I got this soft Anheuser approach.
Nice touch.
Yeah, I was a little bit early, but got a nice tree kick. I'll be right there for the birdie.
What did you throw there?
That was a Cayman, actually. A Champion Cayman.
Pretty low profile, stable putter.
They call it a mid-range, but I call it a putter. It's an approach disc.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't fly so far. Now here's Blaer. I believe this is for eagle. Up, looking. Oof. Cage. Nice.
Good effort. I'm pretty sure he had an eagle putt yesterday as well.
I agree. I believe he did as well. Somewhere similar. It almost looked like the footage from yesterday. Great putt from Brecht to save the par.
Putter's warming up.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit today, but he's keeping it together with that putter.
But definitely not from the putting green. That's not where the struggles are happening for him.
That's correct. And Blaer, easy birdie. Great eagle run. I'll tap in my easy birdie. I need it. Get as many as I can get. Try to salvage what I can from this round. Oh, hole 14. A really short hole, but a really, really touchy hole. It's 55 meters downhill. Green is downhill as well. You really want to land this thing about 10 meters short and let it just slide to the basket. Problem is, a lot of tree roots, a lot of rocks on the ground. A lot of things can stop that disc pretty short.
67% of the players birdieing this one. Second easiest hole.
Stanny doing exactly as I said. Hitting real early. Got a skip instead of a slide. Lucky to catch that tree stump right next to the basket. He's parked for the birdie.
Textbook.
All right, Blaer. He needs this. He's one back. Gotta keep fighting. Oh, and he airs it out, and that's going to be long. It always is. He caught a tree at the end, but that's going to be just outside the circle. So, fun fact. This is a Sonic. This is my
excellent
go-to touch approach shot. And I still go along with it. But that circle, that's inside the circle, about 7-8 meters.
Always nice to see an appearance from a Sonic.
Gotta give the Sonic love.
Great catch, disc. Okay, Brecht, probably this purple putter again.
Yeah, of course. Just a little early, catching the last tree on the left. That's going to be a big decision. But I think with his round today, he's probably going to make a run for it.
I think he'll straddle out and give that a good effort.
All right, really focused in. Giving it the go. Hey, he gave it the bid. Caught some basket at least. He didn't blow by too far. It's all right. That was a good run.
He's been strong from that distance.
All right, here's Blaer. I think just outside the circle.
I mean, you can pretty much count this, can't you?
Oh, just barely
Did he
in
have
there.
to putt that around a tree?
I'm not sure, but that was far. That was uphill, just outside the circle. Probably felt like 15 meters.
From that camera angle, it didn't look that far. But the disc was in the air for a bit.
It was.
And you here, 5 paces.
Need it. Thank
Good
you.
putt.
And stands even closer.
Yeah, you're starting to stack some green on the card. Just like you said, trying to get a couple here before the end. Stack them up.
Yeah, at the end of the round, you really want to try and get as many birdies as possible. The few easier holes on the back 9. Front 9, I would say, is the more difficult of the two. So here, you really want to try to make a run.
It's
as
definitely
you can see,
the trend. Yesterday was the same.
Correct.
People started 7, 8 down on the back 9.
Now you can see Stan here. He's perfect on the back 9. About to keep it perfect. This should be just formality. Yeah, 4 meter tap in. 10 down for the round.
But sticks to his routine, even for that 4-meter tap in.
Keeping the focus. That's the way to do it.
Nice work, more disc golf.
All right, hole 15. Another easier par 4. One of the few wide open holes on the course. You want to try to get your drive as far as you possibly can so you can open up this approach shot, make it as easy as possible. There is OB on the left side, but this is a rather less technical hole. You can really throw about anything off the tee and still have some kind of approach into the basket. Here on the top card, we're looking to make a star frame. Oh, Stanny with that purple destroyer, he's been throwing it all morning.
Really confident that's going to come back.
And that's a great shot. So, Blaer, this is his specialty. He throws bombs.
I wish there was a speed gun on him.
My guess, this is just going to be a flat shot or a hyzer the entire way, and it'll be further than all of ours. This kid crushes.
Again, just effortless form.
Yeah, just a hyzer. No big deal. Great try.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
laughing
you
about
see
it
I'm
in
laughing
person
at it.
also. Although you can match that distance, can't you?
No.
Maybe not on a pure hyzer.
No, if I full flex, maybe I'll match that hyzer.
So what did he just throw? 450?
Yeah, probably about 150 meter on the hyzer.
Mm-hmm.
Here I got a wraith. I just did a little flip up, try to just keep it safe.
But it seems right side of the fairway is more favorable for the approach.
That's correct.
Because
Yeah.
you're far left there.
Yeah, I'm a little bit far left. I cannot see the basket from my position. And all these guys on the right side, they'll be able to see the basket.
Brecht having to full flex one out here to
Yeah,
try
that's
to get the
looking a
distance.
little too wide. Oh, yeah, it just didn't have enough hyzer angle to come back in.
That's a big mistake.
Yeah, grass is too thick to give anything back.
He anhyzered that fairly early OB.
Now let's see if he can save the par from back here. It's still a little bit... Ugh. It's still able to be done.
Okay.
Checking the wind. Great release. Just got a hyzer in. It just went too straight. He's going to be in the woods. It's going to be a tough up and down, I think. Probably not going to have a look.
Had the distance, though.
Yeah, he gave it the go. I mean, you got to give him that. Now, Stanny's up next. He's just got a putter in his hand. There should be a relatively textbook 60-meter approach.
He's got the hot hand right now. He's been money from this distance all day.
Catching a couple leaves, but it doesn't look like it did anything to it. I'll be up next. I think I got the Cayman. Just a little soft hyzer.
Playing the skip.
And I'm parked.
I think you'll be pleased with that.
This is probably the shortest shot Blaer's had on this hole. And he lets it out a little bit left. It's not exactly parked.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to be.
That's true. I guess with his putt, you can just put it wherever you want.
He puts it in the circle. He considers that in his mind in.
Brecht from in the woods.
Oh,
Cans
yeah.
it! Dang! Go
Nice.
Brecht!
All right.
Wow, that's a booster. That's awesome.
Huge.
That'll start it off for you.
Well, you said that it was still possible for him to save par from back there.
I mean, I didn't
And
really
it
think it was going to be possible, but that
It was that
awesome.
possible.
And Blaer showing us no big deal.
Just throws it on a rope.
And Stanny just got to find some footing. But that's just a tap in formality. There you go.
I mean, Blaer has a good example of a putt with very little motion or movements to it.
That's correct. Just a lot of just flick of the wrist, just spinning it out there.
He leans forward and clearly moves his hand directly towards the center of the chains.
Yeah, he puts his whole body into it. Makes
Some
it look
people
real
putt
easy.
Low to high, like a Nathan Queen, or there obviously are endless ways that people putt, but for repeatable motion with very little margin for error, I like his style.
That's correct. All right, let's see hole 16. This is a pretty straightforward mid-range fairway driver shot. We all have this in our bag. Stan's going to show us this little local hyzer route coming in through the right side. And he's actually a little bit long, but he stays safe.
I'm pretty sure we were talking over it, but Stan got a sneaky birdie again on that last hole, so
Yeah,
completely
sneaky.
cleaned.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so sneaky. That was pretty textbook.
He
Huge
snuck it in
bomb
there.
drive, park approach.
Let's see if Blaer can sneak one in the circle again.
Yeah, he's still one back. He needs to keep fighting, keep pushing. And that's the way you're going to do it. Get yourself around the circle. Give yourself an opportunity. All right, I got a mid-range in my hand as well. This is my slight flip-up mid-range. Going straight to the basket. And she flipped up real nice.
Nice
Tap
reaction.
the tree next to the basket. Park job. Loving it.
Loving that tree.
All right, Brecht. I think he's going the local right side as well. Yeah, here it comes. See if it gets through. And it's parked.
Again, that looks easy.
I mean, I guess I just didn't see that before the tournament. Not going to try something new while I'm in the round. Just stick to your game plan. But that's a little cheater gap, I guess. And he'll capitalize.
What
Way
a great
to go,
putting
Brecht.
stroke.
It's a much needed birdie for Brecht. Back to +2 now. Blaer's got to hit this, keep pressure on Stanny.
Oh, yeah. Out of the
Ah,
hand.
he's out, chain right.
That's the first blemish today of the putting green.
Sure seems like it.
I think so.
With all the green on their card.
Stan's been solid.
Oh. That seems like the first slip up from Stanny as well.
Yeah, Blaer really opened a door there for him.
Now coming in these last few holes, trying to keep the focus together. These guys are in a real battle between each other.
Well, yeah, he could have taken another stroke and gone to a 2-stroke lead, which I wouldn't know as much as you, but that feels better, I think, the 2-stroke lead
I agree.
than the 1-stroke
Yes.
lead.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Two strokes usually feels better
It's
than
actually
one stroke.
one better. Yeah.
So, hole 17. Very difficult par 4. Gotta hit this double mando. I cannot stress it enough. Hit the double mando. Doesn't matter where the disc ends up. Just hit the double mando. And after you do that, then you're going to have some kind of a 50 to 60 meter approach, most likely through a few gaps in the trees. Try to land it on this difficult green. This is not an easy hole.
Boy, I'm really curious if you hit this double mando or not. Let's see if he hits the double mando.
I got a putter in my hand, looking to hit the double mando. And I do just that. Right through, catch a tree afterwards, but I do not care. I hit the double mando. I'm super happy.
Well hit.
Thank you, sir. Oh, Brecht. Finding the grip.
Throwing a faster disc here.
However you can hit that double mando. Oh,
tight.
He's just been a little late today out of the hand. And that's not going to be good. Kicking early left into the woods. He's going to have to scramble just to get to the double mando.
Yeah, he's not the only one. This hole averaged 4.14. So this is an over par possibility.
Stan also with a fairway. Oh, and he rolled it over too much. Missed the mando.
And the drop zone is just between the double mando.
The drop zone is just past the double mando to the right-hand side. It's a very difficult up and down to get for the par.
The 7th most difficult hole.
Blaer.
Hit the double mando.
Smelling blood. Hitting the double mando and then some.
Clean.
That is huge.
Real soft landing.
That's
okay,
gonna
you're
be,
still smiling.
That's going to be a lot of pressure on Stanny now. He's going to really want to get up and down, try to keep this to at least a one-stroke swing.
Interesting.
And Brecht had a gap. It's not as bad as I thought. I think he rollered through the double mando now. He's going to have somewhere to get up and down, hopefully for a par. And now you can see just how tight these gaps are. And Stanny hits one of the trees on the left side. He's going to have to get up and down from there for bogey.
That's not a very forgiving drop zone.
I got my Sonic in my hand.
Watch your hand.
Just scared to hit that. And I left it a little bit short, but it's still a putt for birdie. Oh, Brecht now trying to scramble through the woods.
He's
also
not done
a little
working
bit
yet.
short. That's going to be a little bit of work left on this hole. Here's Blaer with the perfect drive. I've never seen one this far. And it looks like he juices it a little bit.
Yeah, he really has to level the power down.
You can tell that the nerves are really getting to these guys right now. They can tell what's happening. They know they're right next to each other, fighting for every stroke.
Now, this is excellent coverage, though. It's exciting to see.
Yeah, Stanny almost throws it in there. He goes a little bit long, unfortunately. Let's see what he has left for that bogey.
Come on, Brecht.
Yeah, I just didn't give it the go. Never had the height. I'm trying as well for that birdie.
You're at about 14 meters.
Yeah, it's just outside. Look good. Just too high. Kind of a running theme this morning. Feel like I've heard that top band a bit too much from my putt. Oi, Stan. That was just nothing good. Way early. Blaer.
Yeah, well, you definitely have a low to high trajectory putt. A couple of the big putts you made this round were on severely uphill baskets. And you just jam those right in the middle. I don't know if that's something to work out.
Very true. Nose angle is a big deal. right, Brecht for the bogey. I'll clean up my par. And we're going to go on to hole 18.
Still one more chance for you to stack one more on there.
Just a little bit more disc golf. Hole 18, par 4, 176 meters. It's a very tough drive, really placement shot. Got to get around this Mando on the right-hand side. OB along the fence line and over on this right side. Left side as well as OB with dividing hole 1 to hole 18's fairway. Really got to get that placement on the tee to set up that second shot so you can get into the green.
Well, spoiler alert, only 14% of the field birdied this hole. So let's see if we get to see any.
Blaer with a rare forehand.
True.
Crazy skip. That's going to be a little bit tight right. He didn't get too close to that Mando. He's probably just going to have to pitch around or throw a big Anheuser or something.
He needed more forward trajectory.
Correct.
On that drive.
I got my Cayman.
You looking to correct on Blair's mistake?
Yes, sir. And I throw it too straight, and it does not have enough to get back in. Here's Brecht, I think with a Firebird. And this is looking better. This is the right shot. Perfect placement, setting yourself up for that second shot. Get into the green, have a chance for birdie.
And now, what could be a dangerous decision, the backhand option.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Stanny throw sidearm. Oh, he's very backhand heavy, but he has really good control with the putter. As we can see here, great Anheuser shot, landing real soft. A little bit shorter than the rest, but he's safe.
He made it work.
He can see the green. He has an opportunity to get one back on Blaer now.
Again.
Fairways up. Going over the OB. Skipping in. And he's inside the circle for the birdie.
That's in his
Great
range.
shot. All right, from the OB. Hoping to save par.
From the OB throwing over another OB.
Just crushing it out, Heiser. Big skip.
Great shot.
Put me in the circle.
I don't think you're going to hit band on that one.
No, sir. Brecht. Looking to get one last birdie to finish the round. Little slip. But it doesn't seem to matter. He's in the circle. He's putting for birdie.
He's feeling good from that distance.
All right, Blaer, this is important. Got to get up and down. And he leaves it short. Goes into the woods.
The wheels are falling off a little bit here.
And Stanislaus is smelling blood now.
Blair's looking to get out of this round here.
All right, Blaer, valiant effort. All right, Brecht, come on, finish out strong.
I think he's got it.
Oh, yeah, cash money.
Nice.
Great birdie. +2 for the round. Not exactly what he wanted, but finish with a birdie, you'll be happy. And Stanny, no chains required. 10 down for the round. Awesome.
Great round.
Now I'm looking to finish out with the par.
Come on, man. Nice.
OB par, I'll take it. Not
Feels
my
good.
best. Not what I wanted. Let these guys running away with it. But we got 9 more holes. We got 9 more holes. And I don't ever give up. Blaer in for the bogey. That's a 2-stroke swing at the end. All tied up now. This couldn't be more of a competitive.
And luckily,
competitive round of
there's
golf.
more.
And we got 9 more holes to go.
We got 9 more.
Let's stay tuned, guys. Got 9 more holes to come up. Thank you guys all for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. More disc golf.
We got 9 more holes.
This is Ferro Farnsworth commentary.
Ferro Farnsworth.
Tune in.
Like a hot knife through butter.